Today we're going to talk about my most recent leg day and the benefits of it and what I liked as far as the exercises and what I did it. We went through a brutal leg day today. This is primarily focused on my hamstrings and my glutes just to grow the size of both of those because we know we want our booties to be fat. Pause. With that being said, let's get into it. First exercise of the day that we did was the Smith Machine RDL, which is one of my most recent favorite leg exercises. For the growth of my glutes and my hamstrings, it really alleviates a little bit of pressure off my lower back due to the fact that I can control the weight a little bit more by using the Smith Machine and not having that unbalancement when I go down through my reps. Also, lifting straps on these are a must, especially as you go heavier in weight. It's going to help you alleviate pain off your hand strength and loosening up the grip of the weight that you're carrying and really primarily focusing on those hamstrings. Second exercise that I did was a high and wide leg press. The reason why we went high and wide is to really target a little bit more of your hamstrings and your glutes once again, just because that was our primary focus. Slow eccentric rep, meaning slow negative part of your rep to really benefit and really hit that muscle endurance. When you're controlling weight on the negative part of your rep, it's super beneficial and you get muscle growth the whole entire time. I love this exercise as well. As you see, we were going to a failure and it kind of humbled me up. The third exercise was just a standard hamstring curl seated down. This is another thing that I love because it takes pressure off of my lower back rather than when I'm doing RDLs and dumbbells and things like that. And once again, for someone with lower back issues and range of motion mobility issues, seated hamstring curl is one of my favorite exercises to grow the hamstrings. Next is the Smith Machine static lunge. Now the static lunge will humble you up real quick. I started doing these probably a few months ago with dumbbells, but I reverted over to doing it with the Smith Machine as well, just because I've been really growing very fond of Smith Machine exercises. So we want to do obviously the same rep count for both legs here, obviously getting work until failure, but try to really tuck that leg all the way back behind you and push up through your hamstrings and your hips. This exercise is extremely tough, but I personally love it. Now what it is a Smith Machine reverse lunge, and when we do one leg of a reverse lunge, we get our feet back even to each other, and then we're going straight into a squat, and then we're going back with a reverse lunge with the opposite leg, which is going to completely exhaust your legs, but it's going to hit every part of your muscle of your legs. Once again, with the Smith Machine for control. You can do this with a free weight barbell. I just rocked with the Smith Machines today. Second to last exercise was just some seated calf raises, just because my calves are super stubborn and I need to work a little bit more on that. The final exercise of the day is a standing isolated hamstring curl, which is another exercise that completely isolates your hamstring and once again takes a little bit pressure off my lower back, because in my old age my lower back be acting up when I be putting heavy weight on my back, and certain range of motion exercises really creates a discomfort for me to the point where I can't even finish my leg day workout. So I'll revert to some of these exercises to alleviate some of the pain off my lower back. That way I continue with my workout and still get the most effective sets and reps. So that was the leg day that we did. Happy Monday. Get after the business, conquer the 24. And if you have any questions about fitness and nutrition, feel free to hit me up in an email and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's work.